What's up, YouTube? 6693 here to bring you gaming and anime news as well as anything that I find interesting. This video will be the part 2 video to the previous video that I released talking about the year 2015 and the big film releases that will be taking place during then. There were a couple films that left off, such as Kung Fu Panda, the Hunger Games, James Bond, and Ant-Man. Some of the other films that I take an interest in or I have something to say about. Um, the reason I didn't finish in my last video was because I had something to do, and then I went to go eat dinner, and then, I just kind of went to sleep. Okay, so, to wrap it up, as I already said in my previous video, there will be a lot of big films coming out in 2015, and you guys should definitely check out the previous video to see some of the upcoming titles. But one of the others that I want to talk about is Kung Fu Panda 3. Kung Fu Panda 3, it says right here, it may be released December 23rd, 2015. Me, personally, I kind of feel like I wish it would come out next year. I love Kung Fu Panda. I love Kung Fu Panda. I think Kung Fu Panda I think, in my opinion, it was Jack Black's return to stardom for Kung Fu Panda, most definitely. And I'm a big fan of Jack Black. I love he has one video game, what's it called? Not Bulletstorm, it's some game where it's like some kind of Rockstar world. It'll come back to me later in the video, but yeah, I love Jack Black in this ring, and I love Kung Fu Panda. I think Kung Fu Panda has excellent dialogue, excellent action, excellent story. It really sets up a universe, and I would love to see how it goes in the third one. Because you guys remember in the end of the second one, after he defeats that one bird thing, whatever, he goes back home, and it kind of shows like his parents or the rest of his tribe somewhere in a far off land sensing his presence or something, and I think that would be cool for it to play into the third one. He kind of meets his parents, and then maybe ultimately he will have to choose: does he want to stay with his friends back at the other village, or does he want to move in with his parents? And what would be kind of cool is if maybe you find out that one of the pandas isn't so good after all, and maybe they may have had a hand in everything, or what I mean. But what I'm saying, they basically set up a plot and set up some drama, some things that go on. I think they'll be great. But yeah, I'm definitely excited for this Kung Fu Panda 3 whenever it does come out. As much as I want to see it as early as possible, I do think that I'd rather them work on it, get it right, and then come out with it. I know there's a fourth Alvin and the Chipmunks movie coming out. I don't know if anybody actually ever sees those. I don't know. But if this made it to 4, then I'm guessing people pay money to see it. So yeah, if you guys are interested in that, they're making yet another one. James Bond 24. Now, I honestly, if you, this may seem like a shock to many of you, but I've actually never really been interested in James Bond. I know who he is, of course. Agent James Bond. I know who he is. I know he's come out with 10, 35 movies. Well, technically 23 now, but you know what I mean. He's come out with a lot of movies. 007. I know about Goldeneye. The World's Not Enough. I know about all that, but I've never been a James Bond fan. And apparently, there's yet another one coming out. Now, I've actually heard that the previous couple, the more modern version, have been better. I definitely have to go check it out when I get the chance to. Most definitely. I just haven't gotten into it, but I know that they're fans of it. So for you fans, James Bond it's still ongoing. Let's see, the Hunger Games. Now it says for this one that it's Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2, and I'm not mistaken, I think that's the third one. Because I know the second one I think is Catching Fire, which is going to be coming out either later this year or early next year. I can't remember the date for it, but there is another Hunger Games coming out soon. And then I think there's going to be a Part 1 and Part 2 of the third one. And what's up with all these films trying to copy Harry Potter and try to do like a Part 1, Part 2 for the finale? I mean, don't get me wrong, it was a good idea. It really allows them to really go step by step for the last film, but I think it's kind of hilarious that you have all these series that are based off books, and they're trying to copy Harry Potter by having a Part 1, Part 2. Now, if there's any other films before then that have had Part 1, Part 2s, let me know, but I do know that Harry Potter was the first big one. That was the first one that everyone knew about. Oh crap, they're going to have a Part 1 and a Part 2, and Part 2 is going to be straight action. And that's usually how they go with these finales, like part one, part two finales. Usually the first one there will be some action, but it'll mostly be setting it up, and then the last part will be just straight action, fighting, resolution, climax, all that stuff. So are you guys excited for Hunger Games? I would say this: as far as the first Hunger Games movie, when I first saw the first one, I thought it was kind of stupid. Well, the premise of it, I was kind of like, so you mean to tell me that basically they have these little kids fighting each other just to show the order of the 12 or 13 districts. I don't remember exactly what had went on, but I know there was some kind of war, and then everyone got separated into 12 districts, and then in order to establish that peace, they make the Hunger Games where little kids fight in woods and one district survives, and I was like, well, really, I don't know. It just I don't know. But I will say this: once it started, and once the drama started, man, the movie bumped up from like a average movie to a pretty good movie. I liked I liked the universe that it brought along as things got set up. One thing I did not like though was the other characters, like and I don't mean the other Hunger Games. I mean the outside world, the rich, the wealthy. I don't like. I mean, I don't know if this is how they were meant to be in the book, but they look really wacky. They look Willy Wonka, Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, or something off of Alice from Wonderland. And they all look weird, all these weird colors. I'm just like, is this how the future really is going to be? And like I said, I know it's a book, I know it's a fantasy thing, but I'm just kind of like, I don't know about that. But like I said before, like as the movie went on, once I got into it, I started to accept some of these things. What else? And then also last but not least, Ant-Man. Now I know Ant-Man is a Marvel villain, not a Marvel villain, but a Marvel superhero, I think. I don't know anything about Ant-Man. I'll be kind of honest. I knew that he was something in the Avengers, but I didn't know anything about him. I'm guessing that he can grow small in size. Um, I'm hoping that he has some other power. I'm sure he does. I don't know. Like I said, I knew a little bit about a lot of stuff. I don't know everything about one topic. The only topic that I can literally go head to head in is something like Dragon Ball Z. Um, I can go head to head in that. Um, but and I love Marvel, and I love Spider-Man, I love Batman. I know a lot about them, but I don't know everything. So like I said, if there's something that I say is wrong, or if there's something I'm ignorant on, feel free to comment. Let me know. Fill me in. Because I'm here to learn stuff just like y'all. But yeah, this Ant-Man, as they say, it may come out November 6th, 2015. But honestly, I just think that they just posted them on dates. I don't know if that's official or not. But are you guys excited for this Ant-Man? The Most likely he may be in the phase two in the Avengers 2 Age of Ultron. Are you guys excited for this? You know, do you think that he'll be able to hold a movie on his own? I mean, let me know what you guys think. But yeah, that's pretty much all the movies that I have so far, at least for the 2015. And I'm sure there's some other movies coming out too, like Captain America 2 is coming out, Thor 2 coming out, but those are in the more near future. Amazing Spider-Man 2, which I've already talked about. Actually, no, I'll get to that in another video. But yeah, a lot of movies coming out. Are you guys excited? Let me know what you guys think. Rate, comment, favorite, subscribe, and thank y'all. Curtain 6693 out.